The notification came at 11:47 p.m. Not a call. Not a text. Just a soft ping from my phone on the nightstand. Apple Pay, $1,284.90. Merchant. Larkin Stone Jewelers. Note. Forever yours. I remember staring at the ceiling fan, watching its shadow spin, trying to make sense of those two words. Forever yours. My chest tightened not because of the money, but because of the certainty that settled in my gut like a stone. That message wasn't for me. I turned my head slowly and looked at my wife sleeping beside me. Her breathing was even. Peaceful. The same face I'd kissed goodbye that morning. The same woman who told me she loved me before rolling over and falling asleep. I told myself I was overreacting. I always did. Maybe it was a gift for me. Maybe a surprise. Maybe. But we'd agreed months ago. No surprises. We were saving. She'd laughed about how jewelry was a waste of money. I didn't sleep that night. I just lay there, replaying the notification over and over. Like if I stared at it long enough it would change. It didn't. Over the next few days I started noticing things I'd ignored before. Missed calls she brushed off with a smile. Her phone face down on the table, always face down now. The way she'd step outside to take calls, lowering her voice like the walls could hear her secrets. I hated myself for noticing. Hated the way suspicion felt like a betrayal of my own vows. One evening I asked casually, "Hey, did you buy something expensive recently?" She didn't look up from the sink. "No." "Why?" "Too quick. Too clean." "Oh, just got a weird notification," I said, forcing a laugh that didn't feel like mine. She paused for half a second. Not long enough for anyone else to notice. Long enough for me. "That's strange," she said. "Probably a glitch." A glitch with an engraving. That night while she showered her phone buzzed on the counter. I didn't plan to look. I swear I didn't. But the screen lit up and there it was, one line, no name saved. "I can't stop thinking about you." The ring was perfect. My hand started shaking so badly I had to sit down on the edge of the tub. Ring. Not necklace. Not bracelet. Ring. Memories began turning on me. Every late night at work. Every sudden girls' dinner. Every time she came home glowing in a way that had nothing to do with me. When she came out of the shower, towel wrapped around her hair, she saw my face and stopped. "What's wrong?" she asked. I held up her phone. "Who is he?" She didn't yell. She didn't deny it. She just closed her eyes, like someone finally setting down a weight they were tired of carrying. "I didn't mean for it to happen," she said quietly. Those words cut deeper than anger ever could. She told me it started harmlessly. A coworker. Long talks. Feeling seen. Feeling desired. She said she never planned to cross the line, until she did. The ring wasn't a proposal, she said. Just a promise. A symbol. Something meaningful. "Forever yours," I repeated. So what was I? She cried then. Real tears. Guilt tangled with fear. She said she loved me. That she was confused. That she didn't know how it got so far. I believed she was sorry. I just didn't believe I was enough anymore. The days that followed were quiet in the worst way. Every shared memory felt contaminated. Our wedding photos. Inside jokes. Even the way she used to reach for my hand while driving. It all felt like evidence in a case I never wanted to build. I wanted to forgive her. God, I did. Love doesn't shut off like a switch. But trust? Trust doesn't survive being engraved and handed to someone else. One night, I asked her the question I'd been avoiding. If I hadn't seen the notification, would you have told me? She didn't answer right away. That was my answer. I moved out a week later. Just a bag. No drama. No screaming. Just the sound of a door closing behind me, softer than I expected, heavier than I could have imagined. Now, months later, I still think about that notification sometimes. How something so small, just a buzz on a screen, could change the entire direction of a life. But it also gave me something back. Clarity. Self-respect. The strength to choose myself when love asked me to disappear. If you've been through something like this, you're not weak for staying and you're not heartless for leaving. You're human. And if this story spoke to you, share your thoughts in the comments. Your voice matters. Sometimes healing starts with being heard.